verse 6. And Jesse begot David the king, and David the king begot Solomon.
All right, yeah, and that's good. So now we know, or now it's proven that all right, the reason why Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and King David are going to be in that rulership position, is because like that's that's the way the Heavenly Father set it up. But right now we're in slavery, so as far as that voting process, that's not the program that the Heavenly Father set up. Let's get Proverbs 3 and 31. Yeah, 3 and 31.
This is Proverbs 3 and 31. It says, even envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Right. Oh, it says envy not, or in like voting and all that. That's one of the ways. That's one of the ways of the oppressor. Because whenever the Heavenly Father wants something done, like it's just done, it's like swift judgment. There's no law that's going to go into effect for in like 2 years after it was like signed or whatever. Like if something's wicked according to the scriptures, whoever's righteous shuts it down immediately. Jehu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We was bringing that out last night. We did a little sit down.
Actually,
yeah, I got
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
what was it in First Kings?
Second Kings.
Oh yeah, I got it.
God, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, God. Second King.
yeah, but Saki, this was a lesson that I was like putting together. I wasn't finished with it, but
that's all good.
Bring it out. All right, just because like that, because of like everything that's going on, like as far as like people think that their problems are going to be solved, like if they vote for Clinton, like in November 2016. All right, and like I personally get a lot of flack, like from like a lot of like family and friends for not like voting and all that. All right, because they think that like they compare it to like the account in the 7th chapter of 2nd Maccabees, right, about like you're actually like doing something like people got put to death for all that. All right, but this white man, like the only reason like he like so-called like gives the illusion of like evening the playing field for you, like the reason why like for example like the reason why you're allowed to eat in certain restaurants that used to be segregated, or is because like he wants that money to come in. Like if you're doing business with someone, like if you're like someone who wants to like make money, you have to get along with everyone. Like that can't like be a factor, like as to how like you like deal with people. Right? That's why like or and even ISUPK brought that out on Bubble Eyes, as far as like the reason why like he allows like Edomites in his camp, and has a doctrine that Edomites can make it, so we can like bring in that revenue. Yeah, do you have that account?
Yeah, this
There's a mother.
2 Kings chapter 10 verse 17. It says, and when he came to Samaria, he slew all that remained unto Ahab in Samaria. So he had destroyed him, according to the saying of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, which he spake to Elijah. And Jehu gathered all the people together and said unto them, Ahab served Baal a little, but Jehu shall serve him much. Now therefore call unto me all the prophets of Baal and his servants and all his priests. Let none be wanting, for I have a great sacrifice to do to Baal. Whosoever shall be wanting, he shall not live. But Jehu did it in subtlety, to the intent that he might destroy the worshippers of Baal.
All right, so right now, all right, we can't really operate like that. All right, but as far as like what he did like was to like stir up like everyone who was everyone who is against the Heavenly Father. And that's one of the things that we do when we go out on the highways and byways. Just by not necessarily like always like cursing people out. But like people want to know what this like that Cesare Borgia sign.
Cesare.
It's like that's that's Baal.
That's Baal.
All right, and like it's like someone who it's all like defaced and degraded and all that. All right, and he showed himself to be a demon because he took offense to that. But that's not even the real image of the Heavenly Father. All right, so he was probably like one of those people.
Yeah, worship.
All right, yeah, keep going.
This is verse 20. And Jehu said, proclaim a solemn assembly for Baal. And they proclaimed it. And Jehu sent through all Israel, and all the worshippers of Baal came, so that there was not a man left that came not. And they came into the house of Baal.
He got all of them.
He got all of them, man.
Millions.
Probably millions.
There's something right here.
And the house of Baal was full from one end to another.
One end to another. That's like being inside of like the cube. You know, we probably packed it up like the cube. You know, like you pack up, a whole bunch of people.
It's like saying there's this there's this new club called like the 2/3 Club.
Yeah, 2/3 Club.
We're all.
Yeah, right. It's free to get in. We can have drinks. Ladies free after the 12.
So you know Jake gonna be in there.
We got $2 shots. You can worship by all day. And you can get a little old Baal, little pat thingy.
Waka Flocka.
Waka Flocka gonna be there.
You get a bobblehead and
Bob
shit.
will be there, and some other false guys will be there. Come on, y'all, come on through.
Yeah, like you ever like 107.9, like 93.1 is like Saturday night at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
You read all the trumpets blowing?
On 50th and St. Clair.
Right.
Passing out flyers outside the come on in.
Verse 22. And he said unto him that was over the vestry, bring forth vestments for all the worshippers of Baal. And he brought them forth vestments. And Jehu went, and Jehonadab, the son of Rechab, into the house of Baal, and said unto the worshippers of Baal, search, and look that there be here with you none of the servants of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, but the worshippers of Baal only.
You get Ezekiel 9 and 4. All right, so yeah, like this is something that he did, like as far as like right, and that's what the Heavenly Father's doing right now. Like he's all right, because like we're in the know as far as like all the shit that's gonna go down. All right, and so like the Heavenly Father, right, through even like the apostles, right, they're giving us like the know as far as like this and that happened. All right, don't be on this anymore. Right, don't go here or there anymore. Like you might want to avoid this area. You might not want to do that.
You might get caught out there.
Yeah, because it says like like they watch over your soul, so they
Come.
This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of all the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary.
All right, so yeah, that's what always happens, even with like Moses, like he had all those Levites, like put people to death that were worshiping that golden calf. All right, the Lord, he always like sifts out, like he always has a program enacted to like sift out the wicked. And that's what and we're doing that spiritually right now instead of physically. It's gonna get physical, but like right now, like we're sealing everyone who walks like back and forth. Like the people that get sealed for destruction are the ones. It's like I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the Bible. I'm into some other like doctrine. I don't believe in your doctrine. I'm offended by that Cesare Borgia. What happened? All right, but then people get like sealed. Like I've even seen it like one time. Like there was like the guy like last week, like a couple years ago when I was teaching alone. Like there was a guy with the same like demon on him. I think I told you about it. Like he was talking about how he like constantly like reads the Bible and all that. All right, and then I was just like, all right, whatever, man. Like let that be a curse on you. But then like right after that, like there was this guy that like he just like randomly like walked up the bus and he walked past me, and then I was like, all right, did you know like you're an Israelite according to the Bible? Like that's all I said to him. And then like all right, like the look he had, like it just like looked like he went through like some sort of like transformation, like some sort of like spirit, like, and I didn't like he didn't stick around like get more edification. All right, but just like I could tell that the Lord like quite possibly just like sealed him just by like letting him know that he was like an Israelite. It's like it felt like some sort of like spiritual life like came into him. Yeah. Keep going. Oh no, that's good. But, yeah, go ahead. Okay.
Job 5 and 12. Job 5 and 11. To set up on high those that be low, that those which mourn may be exalted to safety. He disappointed the device of the crafty, so their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
Like being this is like being in America is like being in in like a drug house or crack house that's about to get raided. You didn't have anything to do with it anyway. All right, but you're not gonna get. You already have like the 411 as far as like what's gonna happen. All right, where all the escape routes are. All right, so you're not gonna get caught up in that.
2 Kings chapter 10 verse 24. And when they went in to offer sacrifices and burnt offerings, Jehu appointed 80 men without, and said, if any of the men whom I have brought into your hands escape, he that letteth him go, his life shall be for the life of him.
All right, so and then that's even like what we're doing like right now. All right, if we see someone going off, like for example, like smoking's against the Bible, fine. Or like we need to call them out, like I rebuke them. All right, if they're not repenting, all right, then